Hey guys, Polar here, and this is the first video in what's going to be recurring matches and highlights of me playing in what I'm calling the Reddit Champions League tournament. It's not officially called the Reddit Champions League tournament because, I don't know, they gave it just the Reddit American PS4 tournament, but it's structured like the Champions League, so that's what we're doing, Champions League tournament. What you guys are going to see are some highlights of my games, and that first little clip there was the beginning, and it shows you the teams scrolling through the bottom. So you'll see my highlights, and hopefully I'll figure out the sound issue, but when I was recording this, I was in a party chat with someone, and it recorded them too. So right there, first off the bat, Hugo Lloris and Kyle Walker saving my butt. I'm using a 4-2-3-1 BPL team. I'm probably going to do a squad builder on that too fairly soon so you guys can see what team I'm using for this tournament. But I wanted to get the games themselves out of the way and done as soon as possible so that the person I was playing, A, can see them and enjoy them, and B, have a good time. But right here, 15th minute, not 9th minute, I don't know why I said 9th minute, Steven Gerrard puts me up 1-0 in the first leg of the match, and it was very, very, very counterintuitive. I didn't think I'd be leading because his team was a 5-2-2-1 BBVA team with Casillas. Now let's see if I can remember correctly. Marcelo at left back. Then the center backs went Godin, Miranda, Ramos, and Alves as right back. The center midfield was Modric and Rakitic. And you see Balotelli completely fluffing it, just like he's doing for Liverpool. Modric and Rakitic, and then the two wingers were Neymar, Bale, and then the striker was Messi. And right here, he pulls one back with Marcelo. My thinking there was I was going to leave Marcelo to shoot, just let him have it, because I didn't think Marcelo would tuck it away as nicely as he did, but he did score. And it was actually really nice. And so my thoughts on this game were to control possession and try and use the fact that I had a 3-man advantage in midfield. But that was all that was there for the first half of the first game. You can see I had 3 shots, 2 on target to his 2 shots, 2 on target, and 70% possession to his 30, which is awesome. And I couldn't have asked for much more against a team that was as good as his was in the first half. And right here you see a great run from Balotelli. He gets cut down by Miranda and earns a penalty. This team has Balotelli, Gerrard, and Baines in it. You don't want to be giving me penalties. And, of course, Miranda gets a straight red. I guess it was a straight red. It was a little bit of a late challenge. It was kind of reckless. He didn't get the ball, and it was in the box. So, not much to be said there. Balotelli steps up. You see to dares to do. The game is about glory. We switch over. It's Baines steps up. Balotelli is getting on it. 92 penalties. You can't beat that. And, cool as you like, top left corner, Balotelli does his thing. And that makes it 2-1 to me, which is awesome because now I have the lead and the advantage at home of 11-10. And his team, I think, had he done it to his strengths in the first game, and counterattacked as well, or played pressure, gained the ball, and counterattacked, he would have done a lot better. Another thing he would have been better off doing in the first game is had he exploited his massive mismatch he had on his right-hand side, my left-hand side of the field, with Gareth Bale against Leighton Baines. I think he could have done some crazy, crazy things. Speaking of crazy, crazy things, this sequence right here, don't even ask me what happens. I hit the post there with, I believe it's Mesut Ozil, and then it comes back, kicks around, Fernandinho gets the ball, and rips the shot off the bar, and then Ozil off the bar again, and scores from an impossible angle, so to speak. I don't even know. I just don't even know how I scored from there. It's like Thiago Silva scoring from behind the net. The spin was the wrong way, and it just all sorts of, I don't even know. But that puts it up 3-1, and this isn't to say he didn't have his fair share of chances, because right there, of course, Messi nailing the crossbar. Hugo's rooted to the spot, not even moving. And he's coming hard. He came hard after I scored those 2 goals. But Hugo Lloris was making my life easy. Easy. Scared me a couple times, but making it easy. And then he misses there again with Leo Messi. And it was quite the stressful second half because I didn't want to concede again and again and again. But here we see Eriksen gets through, and he puts a ball in. Casillas saves it. And that's basically all she wrote for the first game. It was really well. And by the way, those kits, the Danish away kits, love them. Like, one of my favorites. I'm using those currently. Then the next game you'll see me using the Portland Timbers away kit. But in the first leg, there we are. 3-1 to me at White Hart Lane. Can't be happier than that. And it was something I think he learned from quite quickly, that I was able to boss the center of the field around like that. So you see goals from Gerrard, Balotelli, and Ozil, and he had one from Marcelo. And it was a good start. I could have done better. I definitely had more chances, but it was a good start. We had an assist from Ozil there. The rest of the goals were unassisted. Eriksen and Fernandinho both had shots. Gerrard was passing and doing his job. Fernandinho, 15 out of 15 dribbles, crosses from Morales, and then tackles all over the park, and 4 saves from Hugo Lloris, which is just kind of amazing. One thing I would like to mention is I don't know what's up with the DNF modifier in this game, but it's low for me. It's weird. So I had 8 shots, 4 on target to his 5 and 3. I had 67% possession to his 33, and then I had 87% pass accuracy to his 82, which is kind of awesome. On to the next game. So we are away at Estadio Macella, I think is what it was. I don't know who plays there, but there you can see the Portland Timbers away kits looking sexy as all get out. And the teams have not changed at all except for him starting Rafael Varane instead of Miranda, who is out for the with the red card. I think this was a good matchup for me, like formation-wise. I think my formation countered his, especially with the massive amount of people in the middle of the park. But it's interesting. So here is my lone and only chance in the first half. Excuse my mother. Kyle Walker whips a cross in. Mesut Ozil misses the target, and that's all I had in the first half. That's all I got. He was doing much better this game. He played more to his strengths. A lot of pressure. He applied a lot of pressure, and you see him get through on goal there, but unfortunately he was offside. And that's this kind of thing. The through balls and getting it on net are basically the way he worked this game. And there you see Hugo Lloris saving my life again and again and again. He's my favorite keeper in this game. And he's through again, and Hugo coming up huge. For people that say that Courtois is better than Hugo, I just say no, he's not. But right here, some nice play from him, good shot, saved by Hugo, and then Bale's header gets past Hugo at the near post. I, by all accounts, think Hugo should have gotten there, but that's just me. But that was the first half. He had 3 shots, 3 on target to my 1 and none on target. 65% possession for me still, and 77% pass accuracy to his 65. And I make some switches at halftime because things weren't working. I bring on Lukaku for Balotelli. Thought about bringing in Pirlo for Gerrard, but I thought it'd be okay. And then I end up moving McGeady in at the left wing spot for Eriksen because I could use some pace going up against Dani Alves. But this game was a lot more in his favor. I struggled to do anything on offense, and right at 51st minute, Gareth Bale gets through on net, puts it home, near post, does what Bale does. He abused Bale in this game. His pace, his strength. Leighton Baines just couldn't cope with it. So you see Fernandinho getting a good shot in on net, near post. Casillas makes a great save, earns us a corner, and Gerrard steps up to take the corner, whips it in. Lukaku tries to get a head on it. It bounces around. Falls to Lukaku, and he puts it home with a back heel. So I thought I needed to celebrate that like the only person who scores back heels, Cristiano Ronaldo himself. And that put us back in the game. I was amazed and shocked at Lukaku scoring this. And I think my opponent would have been amazed and shocked as well. But that put us 2-1. And then near the very, very end of the game, in the 89th minute, Neymar gets through. And a little bit of miscommunication by my defense. And he puts it home to make it 3-1. So it's about even at this point. I don't know. I think that was a little bit of FIFA stuff because Koscielny gets a tackle in there early and it bounces right back to Neymar, or not Neymar, Messi, and that kind of sucks. But in the 1 minute of added time, Mesut Ozil, with a nice feed from Lukaku, pulls it back, makes it 3-2, and I end up coming out on top between the two games on goal difference, which is kind of amazing. So goal difference and away goals, I'm ahead, and that's awesome. I hope you guys like the highlights. I will probably have another one of these videos up in the next couple days because I have to play 4 more matches in the group stage. So right now I'm 1-1. I think I'm going to start the next match with a table of my group. And that way you guys are informed. And then I'll link you to the tournament thread on Reddit in the description, which is kind of awesome. So we'll look at some match stats in just a second. But we had goals from Bale and Neymar as well as Lukaku and Ozil. Man, do I love those Portland Timbers kits. They're just so nice. Lukaku wins man of the match there. Goals from Lukaku and Ozil. And then shots on target from Ozil and Lukaku. Passes. Fernandinho did really well. But if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a comment and like it in the bottom. You see the match facts there. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment in the bottom saying who you thought the best player in the team was over the 2 games from what you guys saw. You guys saw the stats. I thought it was Laurent Koscielny. He did a great job shutting down Leo Messi. I thought his best player was obviously Gareth Bale. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Give it up!